Hello everybody, as always on Fridays, it's Aurora team here. We are presenting our Friday Alpha Leaks videos that is streamed live on YouTube. And this is the chance for everyone to get in touch with the Aurora ecosystem and figure out the news from the previous week. Today I'm here from a very unusual location. There is a presence of Aurora in Bogota, Colombia during the DEF CON. Yesterday we were having an extremely great event hosted here. Thanks to Metapool and other organizers. It was a near space in general big event here. And just a side note, I would like to congratulate everyone who is working in the NEAR ecosystem with the fact that yesterday it was exactly 2 years from the launch of the NEAR mainnet. And we are super glad that we are working in this ecosystem and we are able to build our own product and our own community here. Besides that, let's go deeply into the things that are happening inside of the Aurora ecosystem. And I would like to start with kind of reminding everyone that during the NEARCON that was happening in September, there were multiple things that have been launched in the Aurora Plus. And another thing that I would like to remind you of is the referral program. So everyone who are inviting their friends to join Aurora Plus, they are eligible for a reward of Aurora tokens. So it works absolutely similarly to any other referral programs. There is no complications into it. It is very, very straightforward. I know that many people already referred their friends. And in case you are willing to share the great user experience of the blockchain with somebody who is either already using other blockchains or is not yet onboarded to the blockchain, we do believe Aurora Plus is the best way for them to explore Aurora. There is a pretty long post. I'm looking forward to reading through this. Unfortunately, was not able to do it yet. But this is a recap of Aurora at NEARCON. Not everyone were able to get to NEARCON this year. We know that there were lots of applications and just a limited space. For other people, they were busy with other things, or potentially they even were not able to get out of their country because of the war. So for everyone who is willing to get a recap of what is happening, what was happening during the NEARCON, this article on Aurora Medium is live. You can see lots of the different things, lots of the photos, great memories. You are also able to watch online videos of the talks on the NEAR's YouTube channel. So I really encourage you to take a look here. Some great things are there. And last week, it was on October 13, it was a joint Twitter space in between Pagoda and Aurora. About the grants applications and processes and all of the different things and all of the ways of how to get funding in the NEAR and Aurora ecosystems. This Twitter space, Alex Borizato was joining this Twitter space from the Aurora side. He's working on the grants team, and yeah, so for everyone who is willing or who is seeking for a grant or some funding opportunities, this is a short but pretty insightful spaces to listen to. One additional kind of not very great news, or like kind of medium news, I would say. So during this week we were seeing an outage in the NEAR testnet. It was happening because of the additional release of some of the NEAR Core 1.30, and then this outage was causing a slow generation of the blocks in the testnet. And NEAR and Pagoda team, the developers of the NEAR protocol, have been working tirelessly to fix it. They have been fixing it in the release 130 release candidate 4. Now all of the problems with testnet are fixed. You might be asking the question why we're talking about this thing. Well, the fact is that Aurora is a smart contract that is working on NEAR, and in case there is a problem with the whole NEAR network, it means that people are going to see similar problems with Aurora. So during the previous week, the Aurora testnet was also having an outage because of this thing. But however, we know that many people are actually testing and doing test deployments in the Aurora mainnet just because of the great onboarding experience, free transactions that they are able to get there, or some amount of free transactions, and extremely low fees after this quota. So hopefully it was not influencing a lot your developer experience. So yeah, big thanks for the very prompt resolution of the of this problem to the NEAR core team. And just to remind everyone, we are live here, so that's a great opportunity for you to ask the questions. I will try to go through kind of the most through all of them, but unfortunately the time is limited, so I'm going to focus on the most kind of important ones in the end of the video. Now to the news from the ecosystem. Freename is launching Aurora domain, and it will be an opportunity for anyone in the world to buy an Aurora domain, in case you would like to have it. So that's a great initiative that brings Aurora closer to, in general, wide internet public. Looking forward for this, and an alpha leak for everyone. Besides this announcement, next week there will be a Twitter space in between Aurora and Freename to share some more details on this. Do not miss it. Flair, a pretty known SDK that focuses on kind of snippeting the code and making sure that it is much easier to develop things that are already existent in the smart contract space. So there they have integrated with Aurora, and now all of the standardized functionality for the developers is accessible using Flair SDK. It simplifies the development. It helps newcomers to develop their smart contracts faster, more secure, and according to the kind of best practices of the development. So glad to see this SDK coming to us, and I know that many other SDKs are either already integrated or integrating and going to be released pretty soon. So super glad to see this. As we started to announce during the previous week, Aurora and in general NEAR ecosystem now have quite a lot of presence in Portugal, and we're super happy to integrate with local communities, local blockchain communities, and be closer to them. So bon dia to everyone in Lisbon. And there is an additional partnership that is announced now, and this is the partnership between Aurora and Startup Lisboa. And besides that, there is also an actually let me go first. Yeah, okay. Let's not jump. Sorry. To the next news. WOOFi launched this week. This is a major order book DEX, so order book based decentralized exchange that is launched on the NEAR protocol. They are using Orderly network. So this team, Orderly, who was developing this product, we already have seen the launch of order book DEXs on NEAR. The previous project that was launching was Spin, and now we have these two kind of competitors with each other, and they are available already on NEAR. So it seems like NEAR becomes a new hub for order book DEXs. And just to tell you, like, it is an extremely complicated thing to launch an order book DEX on the blockchain, and only the most scalable blockchains are capable of doing this. So great to see this activity. And for the information of everyone, there were several tokens that have been listed from the first moment there. Obviously, it was NEAR token, and we are glad that that WOOFi decided to list Aurora token, the governance token of the Aurora protocol, also from the start. So good job on this. Looking forward to the development of the order book DEXs. It is really, really promising. Our partners from HAPI are launching the second season of Scamfari. So this is their kind of fun challenge or fun thing in order to actually turn fire on scammers. This is the way for everyone to identify scammers in the blockchain vertical, put a finger on them, and actually do something actionable about the stuff and try to protect others in the ecosystem. So if you are sick of scammers, maybe what you can do is participate in this activity and help the blockchain ecosystem to clean out itself. An extremely interesting and intriguing thing that happened. Aurora Hunters, so NEAR and Aurora Games community, and together with NEAR and Aurora Games community, they launched a contest for Aurora Best Horror Comics. And everyone are able to participate in it. There is some nice prizes here also allocated to this. Yeah, as they're saying, it's just because it is October, so Halloween is pretty soon. So looking forward to seeing the results of this competition, and let's see what is going to come up from it. For sure, we are going to show the winner during this call and maybe take a look a little bit deeper in the graphics and what is happening there. So a great initiative. It's like a some breath of fresh air here. Super cool. And now about the things that are actually going to happen and or happening pretty soon. So today, as I said, with the Coimbra.Blockchain and other partners, we do have an event happening in Portugal. And Julian, the COO of Aurora Labs, is joining this event, and he's going to do the talk there about the present and future of Web3. You might know Julian by his nice Aurobot 70 that he's owning. And last but not least, as I said, we are still in Bogota, and today is the last day, or maybe tomorrow is the last day, but of the DevCon. But independently of this, Aurora team is staying here till Sunday. So this is the chance for anyone who is in Bogota to meet with us. You can find us on the DevCon everywhere. I'm stop sharing my screen, going over the comments and questions on the YouTube. So super great to have all of you. We're quite a lot of people today. Nice to see everyone. The question about Shavrin, from Shavrin, is it correct that now users will vote on the councils who will make the decisions on awarding grants? In general, yes. So this is the approach. Unfortunately, right now, Aurora DAO is not yet voted on this, but the intention of Aurora DAO was always from the beginning of launching Aurora token, is that Aurora token is a governance token. It should be staked in order to earn vote tokens, which are going to be used for the decision processes. You can think of this as an on-chain proof of stake, literally, right? So in L1 solutions, you have a base token. It is staked. Validators are getting the rewards from the stake, and they are able to influence the decision there. Well, there is an additional economy behind this, yes, to pay for the validation. But similar concept is happening in Aurora, right? So you're staking, you're getting your voting power, you're getting some additional Aurora tokens that are kind of translated to you. So because of the staking rewards. So this is an absolutely similar to proof of stake, similar kind of mechanism to the proof of stake. Now, the thing that Aurora DAO is willing to do, or like at least what Aurora Labs represented here, Aurora DAO, or like representing one vote in the Aurora DAO, the thing that we would like to do is to make this a proper election process. It takes time. It is going to take quite a lot of preparation. We would not be able to take care of this before the end of this year, but for sure for the first half of the next year, election of the council members, the first elections of the council members are in our priority list, and we are going to push for this from the side of Aurora Labs. Thanks for this question. It is super important to have the proper governance mechanism implemented in place. Okay, lots of greetings. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello to Aurobot99. Hello to Shizu community. Hello to everybody. Have I ever watched Star Trek? Unfortunately not. I know kind of the keys, the key characters there, but no, not that much. The question, where can I stake Aurora? You can get to aurora.plus. This is the place where you are able to stake. This is the front end. Hello, Zavadil. Nice that you're joining our streams. Super great. All the Aurora believers are here. Hopefully not all. Okay. Okay, lots of comments. It's glad that you are speaking with each other, guys. So super cool. How can Aurora Labs incentivize the ecosystem to be more self-sustaining, get communities, guilds, projects to move past relying on grants from Aurora? That's a great question. So recently, there was no public information on this, but I probably can share this with you. We are thinking a lot about this, right? And we've launched an internal program that is called Peaches. The idea of this program is that we would like to help to connect projects that are building in Aurora and that are willing to, the prominent teams with the VCs that would be able to invest in these teams. From our standpoint, the investment is a much more better way of coordination and partnerships rather than the grants. Grants are creating misaligned incentives, and grants should be eliminated actually. So I do believe that there is a very narrow area where grants are they kind of make sense, and these are, for example, hackathons, and for the hackathons winners, for the people who are having small teams, they would like to kind of experiment with something, and in case the idea makes sense, it is worth supporting these people through the grants program. But after this, these people need to go to accelerator programs, they need to go for the raise, and they need to get investors. So it is not a burden for the Aurora community to kind of feed these people while they are actually moving forward as entrepreneurs. They are thinking of the business models, they are thinking of many things, and we are helping to navigate, we're helping to accelerate the projects there. So that's that's our we're taking zero money for this, right? This is a very lightweight literally acceleration program. So we do believe that this is a proper way how to kind of grow the community, make everyone more self-sustainable and more adult, and decrease the amount of teams whose business model is go from the blockchain to the blockchain and get grants. When the Aurora Plus sign up error going to be fixed? So Daniel, I'm advising you to click the question button in Aurora Plus interface and write there what is the actual problem, right? So we are not, as far as I understand, we are not aware of this thing. My name is Alexander. Alex, what do you think of the Minecraft server? You can switch to Aurora Plus directly from the game. That's super cool. Never been a super big Minecraft fan, but great that Bluefix you launched it. Super cool. What have been the major requests for use cases that want to build on Aurora? There were several. Like I cannot share all of the details, but there are some teams that are willing to build some infrastructure, more decentralized RPC and different things. There are other teams who are willing to build music and entertainment in general use cases. There are ticketing platforms. There are additional great things happening here. So yeah, these are the things. When first vote? Probably early next year. So I mean elections, right? What do you think about EVM being accelerated on the specialized hardware? I don't think that we would be able to do this actually. EVM is a Turing complete. Well, you can launch a Turing complete programs on EVM, so it means that anything can happen, and literally anything can be executed. So I don't think that we would be able. We obviously can do something better than the CPUs for the execution. But in terms of putting lots of research into making something better than just the ordinary CPU, I don't think that is going to be better for us. But well, from everything that I know from the hardware, right? So I'm not an expert, absolutely. Yeah, wish NFTs on Near. Quite a lot of them. Do you foresee any more trustless bridges with other chain? We are actually also working on the background with this stuff. Some news to come up, I believe. The direction there is that there is a very limited amount of people who are understanding the depth of the bridges questions and who are willing to get to the trustless bridges setup as well, the same setup that Rainbow Bridge has already at the moment and in production for already more than a year, or like a year and a half. So yeah, people also would like to get there, and we're thinking of creating a consortium around this. Yeah. So maximum 2 questions. There are lots of this stuff. Thanks for your activity. Will there be a collaboration with Epic Cash in future? As I know they are talking with Near. I unfortunately don't know the project, but in case you are able to direct them to us, please do. Any news on ZK Proof's own implementation or collaboration with ZK Sync and Aurora project? Wow, Roman, thanks for that depth. We are working with we have the implementation of ZK proofs for the Rainbow Bridge already in place. So there is another implementation that is developed at the moment. I would love to get closer on the collaboration with ZK Sync. So this is the ball that is dropped at the moment. But the tech, ZK tech, is right now is more on the research stage. We are not ready to risk 350 mil US dollars that are currently located in the NEAR connector. In the Rainbow Bridge. We're not able to risk this money with the absolutely new tech developed. So ZK need to mature in order for it to be put in production. Yeah, and it seems like that's it. There were multiple questions about some people complaining on the Aurora Plus. So the best channel how to get to it is using our question mark there on the Aurora Plus website. It is kind of, we have one of the best customer support and customer success departments in the whole blockchain ecosystem. They are doing very very quickly with all of the requests. So I'm recommending you to do this. Aurora write a book when it comes to trustless bridging. Maybe a little bit later. But now we need to build and need to continue innovate. Yeah. Okay. Thanks everyone for joining. We were more than 50 people today. Hopefully you enjoyed this. In case there are any questions that you wouldn't me to ask, you can write to me on Twitter. And for now, have a nice weekend, and let's see you next week on the next Aurora Friday Alpha League session. See you.